last in the previous live stream we done the word watermill. You know what windmill? It's a mill powered by wind, yeah? Yeah? But there is also something like kind of like historic, but it still exists in different countries. In Netherlands, for example, famous with mills, yeah? But it uses, it relies on, to rely on something, yeah? It requires, so it requires water or relies on water to produce power, yeah, to generate, produce, not originate, but to generate power. So it's a water mill, water mill, and um, water power. So here we're talking about water power. Keep in mind, water power. I said back to my whiteboard. So water power, power that is obtained from water flowing from one level to a lower level. Yeah. So during through a wind, a water mill, sorry, to generate water power. This is the power we're talking about. Water, a power. This is like the second, the third word we're dealing with tonight, all related to the word water. Yeah, water. Um, so what have we got as well? We've got an interesting word here related to power. We've got bioethanol. Bioethanol. What does that mean? Bioethanol. So we've got bioethanol, bioethanol, bioethanol. Bioethanol. Sorry about that. Ethanol. What does a bioethanol mean? Yeah, so bioethanol, yeah, so it's a type of fuel that is made from plants, yeah, so that's why bio, yeah, and basically we generate ethanol, yeah, so a type of fuel that is made from plants and can be mixed with petrol, yeah, more for more power, for more energy, yeah. So they mix it with a petrol, can be mixed with petrol as a fuel for cars. So bioethanol is energy, is environmentally friendly source of energy, yeah, bioethanol. And when we talk about that, we could refer to biofueled, yeah. So this car is biofueled or bioethanol fueled, yeah. It could be also correct. So biofueled, yeah. So this is the first word, interesting, related to water power, yeah? Water power. We're talking here about water power because it's a environmentally friendly source of energy, yeah? Of generating energy. So, yeah, so bioethanol, we've got water power, yeah? Usually using a water mill. We done that the last time, the previous live stream, water mill. And we could rely also on bioethanol. So if you're dealing with academic reading, yeah, you're reading a text, you're dealing with academic English, yeah, so you might come across about come across bioethanol or water power, talking about renewable energies, yeah, renewable energies. Famous topic common in examinations, IELTS or TOEFL or any examination, English examination, especially academic one. So we've got bioethanol. We've done bioethanol just now. What I feel like also interesting is this word, coalification. Coalification, yeah. So it's coal. We're talking about coal but it's like in chemical process. So coal, yeah, qualification. Qualifications. This is academic English. Be careful. You need that when you're like student wanting to study in the UK or in Britain or Canada, sorry, or United States of America or any other English-speaking country, or if you would like to work in an English-speaking country, the UAE or whatever, and you've got an academic job, yeah, academic job, you would need to set an exam about um, academic English. So we've got here this word is more like academic. So is cool, yeah? We're talking about cool and the noun, the process is coalification, yeah? Turning into coal. So there, here is the definition. So the process by which dead plants slowly become cool. So this is coalification. So I've got an example here. The next stage is coalification, the very slow process in which peat is converted to coal. Yeah, so that's plant, peat, converted to coal. Different coals have undergone coalification to different extents. So we've got here the difference in pronunciation. Again, what we talk about pronunciation, we're not referring to accents. Actually, accents are optional. We're talking about that every day, yeah? Accents are optional. Unless you want to focus on British accent or Scottish accent or Australian accent or American accent, it's completely up to you. What you need to learn when it comes to speaking proper English is pronunciation. For example, here we've got other word maybe confused with qualification, which is qualifications. This is a different the difference qualification. So these are two words could be mixed up with each other. So we've got the first one coal, you've got coal, yeah, qualification. The second one is instead of coal, qualification. Please, if you're watching me now, try to practice your spoken English. That's what I usually advise you to do. Be an interactive, be an active, yeah? At least be, don't be. So you got don't and you got do, yeah? Or highly do. So don't be a passive listener, a passive viewer. You know what does mean? Passive viewer is just watching, that's it. Watching what has been said, yeah? Active, I encourage you, I urge you. Yeah, it's a form of request. I urge you to be an active, yeah, an active viewer. How? When you listen to something new or when I'm talking, try to repeat that. This is active, being active. Try to write down, make sentences, but interactive is highly recommended. Yeah, I highly recommend you to be an interactive viewer. How? Interact with me here down below, or raise your hand and you should come on the stage and practice. Yeah, but also you could interact with others here, interact with each other. That's what I encourage you to do. So when I'm doing this one, qualification and qualification, I would like you to repeat that at least 5, 10 times, yeah. Qualification, the first one, qualification, and the second one, qualification. Qua and coal. Qua and coal. The first one, coal, and the second one, qualification. Yeah, qualification or qualification. Yeah, they both mean different. The qualification is something you get when you're like qualified. Yeah, qualified plumber or a qualified teacher or a qualified swimmer. Yeah, you've got a degree, you're qualified. Yeah, You've got the qualification needed for the job. But the first one, which we're dealing with tonight, has to do with water power. Renewable energy is coalification, is process, is a chemical process, the process by which dead plants slowly become coal, yeah, become coal. So I've got here the next stage is coalification, the very slow process in which peat is converted to coal, yeah, that's a plant. The second one, different coals have undergone qualification to different extents, yeah. These were two examples about this word. I find it really interesting, and it's like more like academic English. Yeah, so qualification. Let's keep going with the next one. Um, we've got something used to be in the UK. So we've got water rates. Yeah, what does that mean? A rate, yeah, it's amount of money, amount of something. That's the rate, yeah. Water rates, a local tax paid in Australia and in Britain in the past for running water in houses and other buildings. So it's like a tax, fixed rate, yeah. So we still have concerns about the trends in public services costs, particularly business rates and water rates. It's like a local tax paid in Australia and in Britain in the past for running water in houses and other buildings. Water rates, yeah. Then water slide. Um, the next one should be water tank, yeah. A water tank. So what we done yesterday is a water butt, yeah. It's a device in which you keep water, usually beside your house, and you keep water, raining water, yeah. Rainwater, water coming down from the rain, and then you kind of like keep it within this tank, yeah, big tank container to kind of like use it on plants. Double check if it's recording. Yeah, it does the job. So we're all right. Yeah, so we've got water tank, yeah, tank, water tank, water tank. So we've got here water tank, yeah, water tank, tank, water tank, water tank, yeah, a large container for collecting and storing water. It's a large container for collecting and storing water. That's the meaning, yeah. We should compare it with another word which has kind of like similar but not properly, but within the same sphere, if you know what I mean, like cistern, yeah. This is the another one. Obviously we talked about the first one, which we done yesterday. Cistern. It's not sister, but cistern. Yeah, cistern. So we talked firstly about the other one, which has to do with water butt. This is what we have in the house, water butt. So that was what the one we done yesterday, water butt, yeah. But now we're dealing with the word water tank, yeah. Water tank. What does that mean? It's a large container for collecting and storing water, similar to yesterday's one, water butt. That's why I got water butt and water tank, yeah. But the other one is used domestically within your own house, for example, yeah. But the other one is bigger, water tank. It's a large container, yeah, for collecting and storing water. Whereas the last one, cistern, yeah. So the cistern Here is something more little, like less little. So a container in which water is stored, especially one connected to a toilet, yeah? To toilet or in the roof of a house. This is a cistern, or the one you've got in the toilet for collecting water. Yeah, so that was a cistern. A cistern. Yeah. So let's keep going. I've got another one. Um, yeah, so that's another one. So we've done water, but water tank and water and a cistern. Sorry about that. Cistern, yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Um, I don't know if I. Let me check if we have